Two of the most dangerous light heavyweights on the planet are on a collision course. Alex Pereira, the former kickboxing champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and current UFC light heavyweight champion, has devastating knockout power. He takes on Magomed Ankalaev, the Dagestani power horse with a well-rounded arsenal, striker versus technician, power versus precision. Will Pereira add another brutal finish to his highlight reel, or will Ankalaev's grappling and discipline prove too much? This is Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev is an intriguing clash of styles in the light heavyweight division. This is a breakdown of how each fighter matches up and what key factors could determine the outcome. In the striking department, Alex Pereira is an elite kickboxer with some of the best striking in MMA. His left hook is legendary, and he has pinpoint accuracy, devastating power, and a deep understanding of timing and distance. He's also excellent at setting traps and countering. Magomed Ankalaev is a solid striker in his own right. With a background in sambo and kickboxing, he prefers a measured, technical approach, using a high guard, good movement, and powerful counter strikes. While not as dynamic as Pereira, he does have knockout power and a well-rounded stand-up game. I would still give the edge to Alex Pereira. His striking is at a higher level, and his knockout power is more proven. For grappling and wrestling, this is obviously in Ankalaev's favor. Pereira's takedown defense has improved, as seen in his fights against Jan Blachowicz and Jiří Procházka. However, he still has vulnerabilities, especially against strong chain wrestlers. Ankalaev has a clear wrestling advantage and has shown the ability to control opponents on the ground. While he doesn't always lean heavily on his wrestling, he has the skills to exploit Pereira's potential weakness in grappling. So the edge is for Ankalaev. If he commits to wrestling, he has a major path to victory. For cardio and durability, Pereira has pretty good cardio for a striker, but his massive frame and muscle mass can be draining in grappling heavy fights. Ankalaev has solid endurance and has gone 5 rounds before. Though he sometimes fights at a lower output, his durability is strong, but he has been caught before, like against Paul Craig in his only loss. I would give the edge slightly to Ankalaev. If he turns this into a grueling fight, he may have more in the tank. For fighting IQ and game plan, Pereira will aim to keep it standing, use his feints, and land power shots. He has strong composure and does not rush for finishes. We saw this in the Khalil Roundtree fight, Jiří Procházka, and the Jamal Hill fight. But Ankalaev should use his wrestling early and often. If he stands and trades too much, he risks getting caught, and I think he will get caught. I would give the edge depending on execution. If Ankalaev can use his wrestling, he has the tools to neutralize Pereira. But if he gets too comfortable striking, he could be in danger, and we could see him getting knocked out by Pereira. The X factors in this fight. Can Ankalaev consistently wrestle for 5 rounds? He has a history of relying too much on striking. Can Pereira land a fight-changing shot? His precision and power can end the fight at any moment. We see this in the Khalil Roundtree fight, Israel Adesanya fight, Jiří Procházka fight, and the Jamal Hill fight. Third thing, leg kicks. Pereira's calf kicks could disrupt Ankalaev's movement and takedowns. My prediction for this fight is if Ankalaev fights smart, he has a clear path to victory through grappling and control. But if he hesitates or gets drawn into a striking battle, Pereira's power could be the difference. And that is why I think Alex Pereira has a strong chance of beating Magomed Ankalaev. Pereira is one of the best strikers in MMA. With world-class kickboxing credentials, his power, precision, and timing can give Ankalaev serious problems on the feet. He has one-punch knockout power. Ankalaev is a well-rounded fighter, but he has been caught before, most notably by Paul Craig. Pereira's left hook is a game changer, and if he lands clean, Ankalaev could go down. While Ankalaev has solid wrestling, Pereira has shown rapid improvements in his takedown defense, especially in his fight against Yuri Prochazka. If he can stuff Ankalaev's shots and keep it standing, he'll have a major advantage. Pereira has fought in championship level fights and thrives under high pressure moments, like Israel Adesanya, like Khalil Roundtree, like Yuri Prochazka. If Ankalaev can't dominate early, Pereira's striking could take over as the fight progresses. Pereira's leg kicks can slow down Ankalaev's movement, making it harder for him to shoot takedowns or stay elusive. If he controls the distance, it's his fight to win. With that being said, Ankalaev is a tough test with his wrestling and counter-striking, but if Pereira can keep the fight standing, which I think he will, and land clean shots, he has a great chance to get the finish. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.